Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some problems that I faced during my time on peritoneal dialysis. But before we continue guys, if you're new, I want to quickly encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel for weekly videos on life, kidney wellness, travel, testimony Tuesdays, and just a ton of stuff that I love to share with you guys. Also, if you guys find this video helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let's begin. So I started peritoneal dialysis back in 2015 in the beginning of January, and I did it for about 2 years. So let's talk a little bit about the whole catheter placement. My doctor allowed my catheter to heal for about a month before actually using it. Some doctors actually only allow 2 weeks, and I know because my doctor told me this. He was like, I like to double it to make sure it lasts longer, make sure everything goes smoothly and there's no pain and you don't lose this catheter. So I started using my catheter about a month of it being placed, and it can get a little tiring changing out the gauze and stuff, but you can honestly get used to it. When I did have it placed, it was very painful. Like after I came out of surgery, my whole abdominal area hurt because they do have to cut your muscle. They say it feels like a C-section. I've never had a C-section, but it was really painful. I was I was on bed rest basically for 2 weeks because my body was just in too much pain to actually do anything. So I just laid down, took my time, and allowed that to heal. I honestly never really had any problems with like the catheter itself. I did have like some redness before. I did ask my nurse the one time that I had the redness around it, and they said, well, did you pull it or did anything happen? And then I actually realized that I had pulled it about like 2 or 3 days ago, and I guess it was bleeding and it just healed like weird. So you do have to really like take care of it, clean it, making sure everything is like safe and it's not like getting contaminated, because you can get an infection on your catheter and like it can go inside and cause you to have peritonitis and so forth. So that's a problem that I faced. Another problem that other people may have faced, I didn't have this problem because I don't wear two-piece bathing suits, but I know for those people that do wear two-piece bathing suits and you're a woman or a male that wants to take off his shirt, I know sometimes it can be very self-conscious to have a tube sticking out your stomach, and it can be very uncomfortable at times. I never had this problem because whenever I would go swimming, I always wear shorts and a t-shirt, not because I'm not confident in my body, but for other reasons. Now let's talk a little bit about dialysis and all of that stuff, like the whole manual and automatic. So I started out with manual, and one of the problems that I faced during my time on manual is that it's very time consuming. Each exchange is about 30 minutes and you're doing 3 to 4 exchanges a day. So it's gonna take about 2 hours of your day to do that. I mean, it's still less than hemodialysis, but it's like you have to take time out of your day, go to wherever you're doing it. Like say I used to do my exchanges in my room, so go to my room, then like continue. Like I knew I had to be at home around 3 to 4 times. Like if I was going out, I knew I had to be back home because I had to like exchange it. And you can do it like in your car and other places for people that work. I didn't work, so I didn't have to do it anywhere, but it does take a lot of your time. Another main problem, and I hear this from a ton of people from both manual and automatic, is that the drain is very painful. And it is, honestly guys, it's painful. I personally feel like it's less painful on manual, but I did automatic and I preferred automatic for most of my time on PD because it's just more convenient. You're doing it while you're sleeping, and yes, it does hurt. But my thing is that I would like sleep, and whenever the pain would wake me up, and I would like clamp myself really quick and then like turn it off and like, you know, stop the treatment. So it is like doable. Another problem I faced was the whole look that peritoneal dialysis gives you. I used to carry 2000, I believe. I can't remember exactly, honestly, guys, but it gives like a very like pregnant look, and that can be very hard, like when you're trying to wear certain things or trying to fit into your normal clothes. Like your stomach is obviously gonna pop out a little more. Another problem that I faced, and honestly this was probably the hardest problem that I faced during my time on dialysis, was the stomach pain. The stomach pain was crazy. Every time I would hook myself to the machine, I would feel the worst stomach pain. I would feel like there's air right here, like on the upper part of my stomach. I don't even know if you guys can see. Like on the upper part of my stomach, I would feel like really bad air, really bad pain. Like I would have excruciating stomach pain, like crazy stomach pain. I remember that I would just like lay there. I would have my whole family come to my room and just start praying for me because the pain was so bad. And the only thing that actually took away the pain was for me to fall asleep. And honestly, it's hard to fall asleep when you're in so much pain, but you do it anyways because you know that if you like fall asleep, like you're gonna be sleepy, your body's gonna have that time to like recover, heal, get better. But yes, the stomach pain is really bad. My last main problem that I faced was peritonitis, and I actually have a video about my whole peritonitis infection and everything, which I'll link it down below. But I got peritonitis because I had a ruptured cyst, and oh my goodness, it was painful. My whole drain fluid was bloody red. It was the worst pain, and it was like bloody red like before like the whole peritonitis started, I guess because all the bleeding, and then after it was just like that milky color, you know, the milky infection color, and it was truly painful. I was in the hospital for about 4 days, I believe, and they were giving me antibiotics to heal the peritonitis, and then I had to go home and do my own peritonitis. I'll insert some clips.
So this is treatment to what? Peritonitis.
And thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe and like this video. I'm getting up. Time to go to sleep. That was dialysis. So you guys can kind of see what you have to do, but it was so painful. Peritonitis is actually very dangerous, and you have to be very careful, like making sure everything is sterile and that you're doing everything very clean. So this is a basic overview of the problems that I face, and I didn't go too much into detail because then this video would be extra long. But if you guys have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments below and I will get back to you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys find this video helpful. Have a blessed and beautiful day, everyone.